Good morning, everyone. I am Micaela P. Arcanio, and I will be your teacher. And for today, I will be discussing one theory of language and culture, which is the Saphir-Whorf Hypothesis. But before I proceed to our discussion, let's have the objectives first. So, these are the objectives. So at the end of the lesson, learners are expected to know the Saphir-Whorf Hypothesis. Next is explain the Saphir-Whorf Hypothesis and relate the Saphir-Whorf Hypothesis to society and language theory. So let's discuss the Saphir-Whorf hypothesis. So when we say Saphir-Whorf hypothesis, it is the theory that an individual's thoughts and actions are determined by the language or languages that individual speaks. So when we say Saphir-Whorf hypothesis, it talks about the relationship between the culture and the language, or how the language affects our way of thinking. So the two linguists that formulated the hypothesis is Edward Sapir and Benjamin Whorf. These are the two people who formulated the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. In Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, it is divided into two concepts, or generally understood as having two different versions. So we have the strong version, which is the linguistic determinism, and the weaker version, which is the linguistic relativity. So when we say a strong version, which is the linguistic determinism, it states that all human thoughts and actions are bound by the restraints of language. So when we say a linguistic determinism, it is the language determined by thought. Okay, also it is a linguistic structure determines the cognitive structure. Okay, so next is the linguistic relativity, which is the weaker version. When we say linguistic relativity, it says that language only somewhat shapes our thinking and behavior. So, in linguistic relativity, the speakers of different languages perceive and experience the world differently. So, cultural differences in thinking are accompanied by linguistic differences between culture. So, the language also influences the perceptions and thoughts of people, thus affecting their behavior. Remember, when we say a Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, it also talks about the relationship between the culture and the language. Okay, we have two versions, which is the strong version and the weaker version. Okay, for your activity, you will make a video presentation regarding your understanding in Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. And also, you will make a reflection on what you have understand and realize on our topic, which is the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. So that's all. Thank you.